In this video, we're going to be reviewing the brand's advertising performance and just look at their strategy and how they did with their testing. So this is a lead generation offer, and if we scroll down to this section, we will see that since they started spending on YouTube, which was in early 2022, they've been doing pretty well and scaling harder in the last half a year or so, maybe a bit more. So definitely a brand that's worth looking closely at. So let's look at the yearly testing volume. And for this, it makes sense to switch to count. Make sure we have year selected. So in 2022, they tested 4 video ads. And in 2023, they tested 65 video ads, which is actually quite a lot for a brand. And yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why they're getting good results. And this year they tested just 5 video ads, but since they have been testing so much, they now know a bit better what works and are able to get to the scaling. It looks like this. So let's actually look at the video ads right here, and I'll expand it to 25. And we can look at last edit date. So as you can see, they have a couple of ads, the 5 as we saw in the chart, that were tested this year. And then they have a bunch of ads that were tested last year. So you see they're constantly testing. Every month they have multiple ads they're testing, and they might be spending a low amount of money on most of them because they don't see any traction, but some of them actually pick up. So I think the key is actually to test a lot, and if you have a winner, then testing variations of that or changing the hooks. And I actually looked at the top 5 spending videos right here, and I synced them up so the audio matches, and I noticed that for most of them the content is the same for the vast majority of the video. So somewhere here we can see that all of them are the same. There are 5 videos, right? 5 video tracks, and I just put them next to each other. And basically, they found a script that works, and then after that, they just started testing different hooks. So I think this is a lesson that we can take from these guys. Basically, the goal is to find an ad and a script that works, but then to keep that video fresh, to keep that winner fresh, it makes sense to test a lot of different hooks till you find something that maybe works even better. And you can extend the lifespan of a winning ad and get even more ad spend out of it. So that was their strategy right here. It's actually interesting to see that 2 of the videos, these 2, seem exactly the same. So perhaps they had some issues with disapprovals and they just decided to re-upload the video. I'm not sure really what's going on here. This is not usual what I see. But yeah, still the point remains that it's worth testing a lot of hooks till we find something that really works. And yeah, that's it in terms of the videos. I think this also makes sense to look at, which is a chart that shows the ads that were scaling, and it also shows us that they were scaling multiple ads at the same time. So for example, we have this video, which is the brown line on the chart, and then we have a golden or yellowish line, and we can see that they were scaling both of them at the same time. So even if they found a winner, they never really stopped testing. And here we can see in October 2023 they found an ad that works really well. But just earlier that I showed above, we see that they were still testing a lot in last year, and they're still testing now. So the testing never stops. There's always new creatives being done, and shown to the audience in order to find better winners. But the content of the video itself is actually very similar. So it seems like this hook and the previous core of the video is a perfect combination for them. And that's why it makes a lot of sense, even if you find a winner somewhere in the beginning, like always iterating on it, trying different hooks, and then hopefully scaling the ad even more than anything previously done. So that's it. A little overview of this brand, and see you soon in the next tutorial.